Hello everyone, this is Yonks with REtoken DAO and super excited here. This is a video to showcase all of our efforts. The team has really been putting out a lot. I think we've had a total 5 working groups that lasted at least 2 hours. And I believe for most of those, there was anywhere from 4 to 7 or 8 participants on those working groups. And it was absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually going to bring up on screen right now the Gitcoin Decentralized Governance Hackathon. And we really rallied as a community behind this. And it was absolutely the right Gitcoin bounty hackathon at the right time for us. And I'm definitely not and let me see if I can find it over here on one of these windows, because I'm definitely not a GitHub expert. So looking at my GitHub profile, and let me just make this real big here real quick. So as you can see, I'm not a developer, and I'm actually going to get a little bit more on the conversation. So this was, again, the right opportunity at the right time for us. So let me actually showcase what all that we did as a team here during that particular time. So one of the things that we wanted to do was set up a solid foundation. And let me go back to the full screen over here. I'm going to switch to this other tab. And this shows some of the bounties that were underway. Right now, this is sorted by descending. And like the grand prize, this is the one that we're actually going to be utilizing for this particular video. And let me see what we've got on what the details of this were on this particular bounty. So while that's opening, one of the tools that we implemented is Snapshot, snapshot.org. And I'm going to come in a little bit bigger on the side over here. So Snapshot is a tool that's growing very quickly. It was actually surprisingly easy to set up, and not going to go into details about that. But let's take a look over here. We during the course of this, we actually created, and you can see most of these were actually created the other day. The Genesis proposal is one that I'm particularly proud of, and it's got some key elements in here. What is a season? Talking about season 0 and season 1. One of the other things that I'm excited to implement is a board of stewards, talks about our voting process. We have a REtoken improvement proposal and then a token distribution proposal. So that's kind of how we're doing our workflow. And we hosted previous tokenomics working groups, and we have the REtoken token policy. So anyway, going to keep the conversation going, Snapshot was one of the tools that we implemented during this hackathon working group. Another tool that we implemented was Boardroom. I'm actually going to take a step back and talk about Gnosis Safe. So Gnosis Safe is actually one of the, or not one of, they are the absolute most trusted multi-signature safe in the industry. So we actually have 2 Gnosis safes that we set up. We have our REtoken token exists on the Polygon network. And then we have our mainnet treasury setup. So we have, again, 2 Gnosis safes that we have online that we deployed during this particular project. And we're looking forward to integrating this even more within our dynamic. And this wasn't actually a component of the hackathon, but I did want to talk about it. I'm really enjoying Coinvice. That's the social token platform that we utilized for minting our REtoken social tokens. And going to be having a conversation with the crew at Coinvice on a sister channel of mine, the DAO Hack. And if I can, I'll use some YouTube stuff to put a link in here. Make sure that you watch that. Great opportunity there. So one of the other tools that we implemented here during the Gitcoin Hackathon is Boardroom. And let me actually bring open their portal over here. And this is one of the things that I was trying to have, and let me actually do it over here where I've got a better connected wallet. So this is one of the things that I have a lot more appreciation for as far as how that I can personally utilize this tool. So looking forward to getting this all set up and utilized. It'll definitely make it easier for our community members to stay on top of things, especially when we provide some educational materials to our community on how to use this. Super, super excited. And thanks to Boardroom. This is actually, I've got the Discord running over here. This was our pull request that we submitted. And Ryan, one of the guys that's been very helpful on the team. So we over here, he was given some awesome support from the Boardroom team. And this is, again, I think that they're one of the main sponsors of this hackathon. This is their Discord server, and they set up a special channel for this on their server. So one of the other projects that's super excited besides Boardroom that we are in the process of implementing is with the UMA KPI options. And as a new DAO, one of the things that we are looking to create some incentives around and provide a framework is increasing the voter participation. And since we're a brand new DAO, we're wanting to establish some really solid habits for that. And we're going to utilize a 3-month KPI option. And we're actually looking to utilize the UMA token as a reward in some tiered multi-step. And make sure that you hop in the REtoken Discord server so that you can stay apprised of what that's going to look like. Super exciting. REtoken, the real estate DAO. So carrying the conversation forward. So we've talked now about, let's see, let me do a quick recap. So we implemented Snapshot during the course of this Gitcoin hackathon. We implemented Gnosis Safe as a process of this hackathon. We're pretty close to getting Boardroom set up during this hackathon. We have KPI options that we're having those conversations. So I think that we are actually utilizing 4 of the Gitcoin hackathon sponsors. So anyway, I'm going to have a link down to the Discord. You definitely want to be a part of REtoken DAO, the real estate DAO. We've got a lot of awesome stuff going, and we're running a very open and inclusive community. And most importantly, we've got a community call coming up at 7 o'clock tomorrow, where we're going to be really showcasing to our community all of these awesome tools that we created, the team that really put in the time during the hackathon working group. So anyway, very fortunate to be where we're at and the team that we're putting together to build REtoken DAO, the real estate DAO. Anyway, this is Yonks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're running a very transparent DAO. But anyway, until next time, join us on the community call. We'll definitely have that uploaded on YouTube as well. Anyway, I'm out.